Yo, what's up, guys? EJ here, breathing fantasy football, literally. And man, what's up, man? First off, got a big shout out to Brad at Best Bell Fantasy, and you'll see why in a moment, man. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you, man.
Hey, hey.
Man, yo, thanks, Brad.
Really, the only
Got me
thing that
this
gon' be
sweet
normal
ass
is
shirt. Look at this,
distribution.
man.
Normal folks gon' infuse some. Optimize your lineups and you feed the rest, you mute them. Turning it up, these numbers are loud. Peeping this game from a nimbus is wild. Making it rain. While I embrace all this risk, I'm insane. Talking about that best bill. I'm the best till. Into the next world. Guess I got next still. Best bill, I'm the best till. Into the next world. Guess I got next still.
Wanted to give a big shout out to Brad over there. He hooked me up with this shirt, man. You see this thing? I don't even know why I deserve this. 90% of the people that are in this community hate me. But Brad, there's one guy. One guy loves me. I love it, man. Oh, I love it. Thank you, brother, so much. Love you, man. Thank you for I guess I won a contest. Shout out to you with 1,000 subscribers on Best Bell Fantasy. This guy is an expert at doing what he does with his content. Great podcast host. One thing he wish he had, the capability to draft in Michigan. I know he's itching over there. He wish he could draft on Underdog and he can't. Unfortunately, I hope they change that, man. So shout out to you, brother. And hey, man, I want to make some gear too. I love it. I love how you got this nice, cool shirt. It's comfy, fits. It's everything I wanted it to be. So, man, shout out to you, brother. Let's get it. You guys want to look at all right, I'm going to go over a Superflex draft today, big board. But before we do it, I want to look at some Superflex drafts that I did last year. Did 24 of them. I didn't do any in the big board. I didn't get into Underdog Fantasy until after the NFL draft last year. So, I mean, I don't have any. This is my first time having any big board exposures. So, yeah. So, this is going to be fun going through, looking at this. I have a couple up right now that I want to pop through and look at here, see which ones we can kind of see if we can get a reference. Yeah, we could look at some big boards right now, but the reason why I want to show through, and I don't know if anybody else out there in the best ball community is breaking down prior drafts from last year. Maybe they don't find it useful. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Bradley's pretty tight, man. I love being fun, hype, entertainment. Why not, man? You want to know the one reason why I love doing what I do, and another two reason why people probably don't like the way I do it is because I'm keeping it real the whole time. This is how I am. If you met me in person and you got me to talk this way about EJ, just let me know for real how you feel about drafting, doing best ball drafts in this fantasy community. I ain't fucking scared to offend anybody. You want to know why? Half the people in here that do these streams, they don't really give a shit about you. They want to give you content, but they don't care if you win. I care if you win, if you're not in my draft pod at least. If you're in my draft pod, I don't want you to win. I want to win. I want to win. I want the money. But hey, you know what? At the same time, I'm keeping it real. So as long as you guys see that I'm keeping it real, I hope that you maybe appreciate that. It takes a lot for someone to try and come out here and keep it 100 with the drafting, with the takes. At least you know everything that I tell you outside of my my first time doing the improv show last night. Shout out to that. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed every minute of it. Was it easy? Hell no. But was it fun? Heck yeah, it was fun. But trying to take this serious and have people come on and give real analytical views and talk about where we should get these certain guys at these certain spots, who's falling to where, how I want to roster construct my team. Man, forget all that nonsense. To me, it's like, why am I trying so hard to help people? If you just want to support me and watch me stream and do drafts, hey, good on you. Because I know at the end of the day, you're not going to help me win. I am drafting to win. I want to win. I want to get a deep finals finish. And I know doing this stream is just for fun. And if you see it another way, when you're looking and you're trying to find other guys doing these YouTube streams about best ball gambling, this is 100% gambling. Don't let anybody else tell you any otherwise. Underdog Fantasy is awesome, but it is gambling. They want you to I ain't gonna say it. You guys already know what I'm going to. So shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Man, I appreciate every moment of them allowing to partner with me. I know some bigger guys that have 10,000 subscribers, guys that are actually really partner with them. They'd be like, EJ, you do not have the slightest clue how to run this type of channel where you are some type of part. You don't have a clue. I clearly understand what I'm doing. This is what I want to do, man. I want to be real. We are putting our freaking own money in here trying to win. So shout out to you, Ben. I see you probably going all these other channels, these communities. You're talking. A lot of these guys are talking real content. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit if you win. They don't give a shit if you win, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. They don't give a shit if I win. They don't give a shit if you win. They don't give a shit who else wins. At the end of the day, they want to provide content that sells. I don't give a shit if it sells. I'm just a vlogger just doing drafts. And I will show you the takes I have on my side. That's what keeping it 100 is, man. So shout out to Brad. I mean, I hope Brad's like, God damn it, why'd you put all my gear on your channel? I don't like that. No, Brad probably, he's a cool dude. He knows that I'm just some little peasant. Everybody wants to just like avoid me. I'm like that little mosquito that keeps buzzing around. It's like, get out of here, man. I didn't invite you around here. Man, let's get it. You guys want to look at some things here? Once we put up some numbers, bro, people will be paying for our thoughts. That's how I feel, man. And then again, if I honestly, 100%, if I ever win or get a super deep finish, I will talk about it once and it is done. It is done. I'm not going to post it in my subject, in my videos. Come draft with the BBM4 champ. Man, because I need more attention. My ego is fucking this big. No, I talk about it once and it's done. That's how I feel. If you want to keep talking about it, if you want to keep promoting that, man, you're not real. You're not real, man. If you're real, just shut that shit down and just get back to grinding. Get back to just chilling and doing some drafts, especially if that's what you do on your stream. If you're showing drafts on your stream, get back to grinding. Get back to just showing content. Nobody gives a shit what you won. Take your damn money out of your wallet and withdraw it or hide it. We don't fucking care. You want to show that because you want that attention. You want people to believe in something that you really aren't. You got lucky. We're all going to get lucky. I hope I get lucky. I hope you get lucky if you're not in the pod with me, at least. I don't want you to win if you're in my pod. Hell no, man. Bro, I know I love Mason with Flock Fantasy, but he can't go 2 minutes without mentioning his winnings last year. You know what, man? I don't know what it's like to actually be a successful monetized channel. So He probably feels like this is what wins. This is what sells. This is what has people clicking on his channel. So he's going to do that. But he's not keeping it 100. He's not keeping it real, man. My opinion. If you're keeping it real, you shut that shit down. You just roll with it, man. All right, let's get into. I will do a whole stream just chatting like this. I love trying to break this wall so that people really know what it's like to do YouTube streaming. Nobody wants to work with me except a few people, because I'll get into people and say, "Hey, what's up? Let's collab and do a stream. Let's keep it 100," and they ignore me. They don't want to work with me, man. Yeah, I kind of talk shit a little bit, but that's what it is. You have to understand this is a game. We are competing. You are not going to help me win. If I'm in a draft with you and you end up fucking taking the guy that I need, we never know if that guy was the guy that would have helped me advance and then helped me in the quarterfinals. You don't know the way it may have unraveled. None of us do. But I do understand that there's just that little bit of unknown where this realm splits, and there you could have had like a different alternate just path. You never know what could have happened if that other guy in your pod fucking sniped you. So sometimes you have to draft differently. Sometimes you got to reach. Sometimes you got to trick, especially on the streams here. That's why I can't do so many streams. Sometimes I'll just get on and already be in a draft and just be chilling, man. If I'm on Najee Harris this year, half the guys I hang out with are on Najee. You're going to end up taking them. And what if I had such a great team and I couldn't get Najee because you had to get him at the end of the third round, knowing that I was on Najee too? And you know what happens? It screwed me over because I didn't get him, and I had to settle for somebody else, whatever that may be. A lot of people don't want to stop and talk about this. They just stay in your lane. Don't be so concerned about everybody else on the board. Not screw that. You got to be 100% very just observant of everyone else in your pod. If anybody says otherwise, they're lying to you, or they're not really great at drafting. If they're unaware of certain way people draft. I make mental notes. I can't make so many, but I make some mental notes of the way some of these guys draft that I see in here, especially if they got 2 QBs early. I know that I'm coming up. I don't have a QB yet. I will pass on them. I don't see how this guy's going to get another third QB at the 5-6 turn. I don't know. Just using a hypothetical out there. You got to be observant of your draft pod. Yo, what's up, man? Hey, Brad, thanks for tuning in. If you want to go back to the early part, I did a whole dance shebang. Shout out. I love you, man. Thanks for hopping in here. I'm kind of going on a rant. I love just always coming in and just explaining how I see the best ball community. And it really is a dog-eat-dog world if you want to win, man. Hop in a draft. Man, I'll hop in a draft one day. I don't want to hop in a draft yet. I want to look at something. I want to look at the puppy last year, the Superflex. I want to show you I advanced 3, and here's one that I advanced. I just want to look at it and show you what it looks like to have a team that made it to a semifinals. So here we are. This is a draft. I don't know when I did it, probably sometime in June. This is I picked in the 2 spot. I noticed I went through a few of these, and a lot of the teams I saw advance were a lot of the early Allen, Mahomes, just like this. Herbert was a bust. But seeing how this team advanced, how strong I was with my first 3 picks, Mahomes, Kelsey, Fields, total smash. And I got air ball after that. Zach Wilson's a bust. Juju was a bust. Elijah Moore was a bust. Clyde was mostly a bust. Amon St. Brown in the 9th round. That was strong in the beginning. Sky Moore was a bust. Kareem Hunt was a bust. Michael Carter was a bust. Algier and KJ Osborne, 13th, 14th round. that really helped me, and that probably helped me advance out of the quarterfinals into the semifinals. Corey Davis was a bust. McKenzie, bust. Jamal Williams, definitely a great piece all year. Chris Evans, a bust. Dobbs, he helped out 1 week, but was a bust. So I don't know how this team made it to the semifinals. Just looking at it and just going through, yeah, Jamal carried the team from the running back. That's definitely true. But it's just, who else helped me? Just Jamal throughout the season? It's just crazy. I had Jamal and some Clyde the first 6 weeks. Kareem Hunt didn't play a snap all year, basically. Michael Carter didn't do shit. Algier didn't really do anything till later on. So, man, it's interesting to see the dynamic with this. And I like to look back and look at some of these that did well. And you can see, where are we at here? Let me go back. I want to show. This was the team. BFFL number 1 scored 1,824 points. The second guy, Goat Meat King, 1773. Third place was King P236, 1769. So can we see anything from that? So Goat Meat King, he finished second. He advanced out of the initial round of weeks 1 through 14. And he has a Josh Allen build. And then he faded another quarterback till Kenny Pickett. And then he got Desmond Ridder. So it was a nicely built team for the 1 spot. I don't know who Abram Smith is in round 18. But I think his best pick in the whole draft is probably Geno Smith, the Mr. Irrelevant here. Totally loving it. So here, I'll show it to you guys. I'm trying something new on StreamYard. I keep forgetting I'm just sharing one tab. Let me go back and try something. All right. 1 second, guys. All right, this would be better. So, yeah, seeing Geno here at the end, what a great pick. That really helped carry him with plugging Geno in that Superflex the majority of the year. He had McKinnon. That definitely helped him towards the end into the playoffs and in the playoffs. I don't know how he did. No idea. I don't know how he did. He might have did well. But Pitts was a dead piece. Hunter Henry, he had a couple good games. But, yeah, looking at us two, we're the ones that advanced out of this pod, and we picked 1, 2. So it's crazy to see. Who got third place? King P236. He drafted Hurts and Rodgers. So the way I see these super flexes, man, you never draft 3 quarterbacks. Don't ever draft 3 quarterbacks. That's my opinion. If you want to draft 3 quarterbacks in the pod that we end up doing in a couple minutes, go ahead. Be my guest, and we'll work around it. I love seeing some of the value you can get on some of these guys. Like we're going to see Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, Chase. You can get some of these very high-skilled players and try and get these. You still want to find, I say, 2 starting quarterbacks and then wait and try and get a third quarterback that will possibly start, or someone that is in a fragile spot. Like everyone's going to know Tua is in a fragile spot. I mean, even some of these quarterbacks that can't stay healthy, or some veteran quarterbacks. So I wanted to look at that, just show you. Here's one more I did where I got last place. I'll just show it real briefly. I got 12th place. It's a draft where I picked in the 10th spot. I scored almost crap. Total poop points. Here we go. I got 1295, and first place was 1802. Karma Police. And then Brick Daddy. Those 2 guys advanced. So Karma Police, he picked in the 4th spot. So we got Mahomes. Seemed like someone reached on Herbert here. So we got Mahomes in the 4th spot. So look, he advanced with a Mahomes and Kelsey stack. It doesn't look like you can get Mahomes and Kelsey in the big board. I haven't seen it yet. I've only done 3 fast drafts, and like I have like 5 slows going so far. But looking at his team with Mahomes, Kelsey, Barkley, Swift was a bust. Goff, Kittle was a big playoff piece. Metcalf smashed a little bit. Gage was a bust. Pollard was a big win. MVS was a bust. Henderson, mostly a bust. A lot of these busts. Matt Corral, Malik Willis. So 2 wasted quarterback pieces that it wasn't wasted in the mindset. When he did this draft, it made sense to probably get this rookie quarterback in Carolina. Who was the quarterback at the time? Was I don't know when he did this draft if Baker Mayfield was on the team yet in Carolina. I don't remember, but drafting Matt Corral and then Malik Willis, I don't hate him for it. I don't know if he needed a, and then he got a 5th quarterback, Sam Howell. So he advanced with 5 quarterbacks. That's crazy. I see a lot of people doing 5. You don't need 5 quarterbacks if you're drafting Mahomes. Actually, did he get 6 quarterbacks? Hold up. He had Mahomes, Goff, Ritter, Corral, Willis, and Howell. Wow. Who really carried this team in the running back spot? I guess it was just Barkley and Pollard. Man, I would never draft 6 quarterbacks, ever. Never, ever, ever draft 6 quarterbacks unless your first quarterback is round 15. Then you're just doing some weird, wild, up dog shit. I don't know, man. Brick Daddy advanced too. I remember saying his name. He had Joe Burrow, Jefferson. So he spaced it out a little bit. You had so much fun with Wilson and Herbert last year. Said nobody ever. Nah, man. I know you're pulling my. Did the stream just start or you're winding down? It just started. I am looking at a draft board from last year. I'm looking at. I just went over a board where I did really well, and now I'm looking at a team. I haven't got to my team yet. I'm looking at the first 2 teams that advance. I like looking at this, man. I suggest if there's one thing you can take from hanging out with EJ here is to study your boards. Don't just draft and let the shit go and then do another draft. Study your boards, man. You need to go through, and if you see someone successful, you need to see what they're doing. How are they drafting? What are some of the guys? And if you see some unique stackings, like they reach for certain things, you need to make mental notes or write it down. You need to find something. This is the only way I'll help you, man. I don't want to help you when I'm drafting. I really don't. I'm putting my $10 here, spending 45 minutes to do a draft for me to win. I don't want you to win. I'm sorry, man. I'm just being honest. Shoot me. I'm honest, man. But yeah, in general, if you want to really find an edge, you need to find it yourself. Good, hoping to get in this room with y'all. Yeah, we'll do a draft. I'm gonna do one in 3 more minutes. I want to look at my team, and then we'll hop in a board. So looking at this team that Brick Daddy's got: Burrow, Matt Ryan, Davis Mills. So he's got 2 busts at these quarterback spots. So crazy. He could have went and got Trevor Lawrence here instead of Matt Ryan. And what else would have made sense? Christian Watson was a good piece. Albert O was a bust for his second tight end. He did get Hawkinson. Scotty Miller with his last pick. Odell. I didn't draft Noah Odell last year. Nico, I kept getting persuaded to draft him, but that's the beauty of joining and following other YouTube and best ball content creators talking. They have their takes. I got my takes. And if you start to follow someone down a path, you may be stuck down there too if you want to get on the hype of a player that they're believing in when they show you their exposures. And it's like, so-and-so is 50% on Najee Harris this year. Let's fucking go all in and be in with him. I roster bait my teams all the time. What do you mean by roster bait? So if I was going I don't understand. Like if I was streaming and I had a guy queued up and I was showing it on a stream and someone's in the same draft room with me and it's like, oh my God, it looks like EJ's going to draft so-and-so right here. He's going to go ahead and get Michael Carter. And then it's like, nope, psych. EJ takes it away and he drafts somebody else. Is that what you mean by roster bait? I don't know. I think that's stupid too. But man, everyone wants to have a way they want to do things. And shout out to anybody that has a unique way of wanting to be different. So let's look at our team here and then we're going to do a draft. So I finished in last place. This team in the 10 spot, I got Russell Wilson, Tom Brady. I was doing this a lot. I was getting 2 QBs and then waiting and seeing if I can go somewhere else. So Russell Wilson, Tom Brady, we already know where this is going. I love this stack. So if I got Russell Wilson, you better believe I made some correlation. And we know the Broncos were the worst team to stack because their guys were still somewhat expensive, especially getting Javonte Williams, who gave you 2 weeks. And Tim Patrick, I was on him before the injury. Bad year with the Broncos. Maybe it's a bounce back year this year. I want to believe so. A lot of people are. I don't feel like the pieces really fell that much this year. Russell Wilson, he's still going in the same spot, kind of, in the big board. And Judy's and Cortland Sutton, I feel like they swapped places a little bit. Maybe Sutton was going before Judy last year. Now it's like a little flip-flopped, and Sutton's a little bit further down, going like round 7, round 8. But, man, they haven't really changed too much. So I don't know if people are fading them, but yeah. Damn, I roster bait every night before bed. Only way to get a good night's sleep. Oh, you mean you're like looking at your roster and just – I get you. Oh, yeah, you want me to watch this show. That's right. I never got into it yet. I would like to maybe check it out. I know who's like one of the big taco guy, John LaJoie. I always liked watching his YouTube music videos. He's really funny. So let's see where else I went wrong before we get in the draft here. I'm just looking at some of the team with the way I love the construction. I just struck out at the quarterbacks. Debo, Mike Evans. I wouldn't have changed it with building 2 receivers after the quarterbacks. I still like going that route. Cam Akers. Yeah, I mean, I think people want to get on him this year, but it didn't work out. Sutton, Juju. These were all misses. I mean, Debo, he had a couple good weeks, but yeah, mostly all misses from the skilled positions all the way down. Everywhere down. Where's my best piece? Pat Freiermuth, my first tight end. He had a couple good weeks, but it wasn't great. This is why I finished last. Darrell Williams, Cameron Brate, Josh Palmer, Shark, Dearness Johnson, McKenzie, Bernard, Cyril Grayson. I was trying something there. I was digging. I was Galaxy Brandon. I remember he had a couple crazy, streaky, deep catches with Brady in the playoff game 2 years ago, and I didn't know that he wasn't really going to be part of their plans in 2022. So, and I didn't draft another quarterback. I think that also hurt me as well. I should have took a shot at another quarterback. Look, Geno Smith went in the 16th round here, and I just showed where he was Mr. Irrelevant in round 20 in the last one. So that's crazy, man. I love looking at these. It's always good to go back and see what you may have failed on and what you can do. Who was drafting that actually worked out? Like if I were to go back and look at this draft and see who I thought did good without looking at the points they scored, I would say team 6 with Hurts and Derek Carr, Adams, A.J. Brown. But then you got Mike Williams and Breece Hall. Breece Hall did great to start the year. Kenny Walker. What did team 6 do? Grizz. Oh, he finished in 4th place, only 20 points from advancing. So, yeah, I liked the 106 team. Nice. All right, you guys want to get in a draft? I know you're like, EJ, I don't give a shit about your drafts from last year. I'm just focused on right now, man. Be in the moment. All right, let's get it. I love improv, man. It's why I wanted to do it. It's hard to do the monologue like I did. Damn. I guess we're in a you guys didn't even get in here. I guess I'll do this one on the side. I'll get another one going. I don't waste any drafts, man. I'll do both of them at the same time. You know we could do that. We could do 2 drafts at the same damn time. All right, any of you guys in another draft pod? Let's get it. I'm gonna get in another one here. I won't even talk about the one that much. I'll talk about the one that we get in here. I'll get in one with you guys. All right, let's try it. All right, 5 spots. So you guys should be able to get in if you want to join me. I'm picking in the other one where I was the last one to jump in. That's another bad thing. Underdog, if you guys are ever watching this, please, can you give the viewers that are looking at the board or looking before entering, how much field is it? Drafters does a great job at showing that. We would love to know if there's just one more manager that jumps in and fills. I would like to know that information. It's very helpful to know if it's going to fill the moment I get in. All right, Herbert, Jefferson. I don't have any Herbert yet. I think I'll take a stab. I do like Justin Jefferson. I don't have much Herbert at all, to be honest with you. You know what, man? Let's do Justin Jefferson. Let me stop kidding around. I want to see if I can stretch it out. I want to see if I can get like a quarterback later on, get 2 starting quarterbacks later on, have a strong receiver core, get like maybe I'll try a 6 receiver build. I feel like you could do 6 receiver builds and these super flexes as long as they're really strong. Maybe 5 really strong receivers to start the year and 1 wild card. I think you have to stretch it. If you want to win these tournaments, you have to find a way to have your team not look that great, but like you need a lot to happen. Yeah, man, we're doing 2 drafts. Let's do it. I'm going to play some music in the background. Let me know if it's ever too loud. We're still waiting for that one to fill up. Let's look at the board with this one. Yeah, I could have got Herbert. I just want to. Do I go and get Kirk Cousins here? I see him going in like the 2nd round. I don't know, man. Does Minnesota draft a quarterback? I don't know anything. You'd have to ask Bradley. I know he's in the chat, I think. Bradley knows all the scoop on who may be potential breakout players from college. going the draft. He's been doing a lot of those short videos on his channel talking about good prospects. Oh, I did that last night. Posted that roster on Twitter. It is not pretty, but could do well. Bradley thinks, I don't think they draft a quarterback. If they don't draft a quarterback, the answer is, why are they still committed in Kirk Cousins? I don't know. I could get Kirk Cousins here. It would kind of make sense. Or I could maybe I try that really strong 6 receiver build. Let's try that. Let's get Diggs here. AJ Brown could work too. Let's try Diggs. So we got 2 of us. Myself and Crash Rich is doing I don't know, you would call this is very, very risky, avoiding quarterbacks, because, man, everyone wants to start a quarterback in the Superflex. It makes the most sense. But look at these guys going double quarterback. It makes sense to continue to zig and just see what you can get. See if I can get like a Desmond Ridder. See if I can find – none of you guys are in here, so I don't mind talking about it. Unless somebody wants to watch the stream. I don't care, man. Cousins is a high floor, low ceiling quarterback. Yeah, every time I hear that, man, I see Cousins on the DFS DraftKings optimal lineup. He's priced $6,200 on DraftKings in a GPP tournament, and out of nowhere, he is on the winning lineup. 12 spot. Did JT, Tyreek too? But that's, yeah, he did it. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But at that point, I think it's still risky to do it where I'm at, because the elite quarterback drop off is probably Watson. Like going to Dak Prescott, we know what it's like in the big board. All right, let's see here where we want to go. Goff. Goff would be a good naked piece. Maybe I can get I think Goff would be a good quarterback to get here. I would totally get Goff. You're getting correlation with the division with Jefferson. Maybe those 2 games out of the year are ceiling games for Goff going against the Vikings. And I could still get like a Jameson Williams. So, are we about to start on this one? Okay. You got the 101. AJ's like, I'm going to get it. So go ahead and get your quarterback. I don't know how you want to do this one, but do what you want to do, man. Bradley, did you take a jet out of Michigan to go jump in this draft with us? Damn it, I don't see you in here. That's all right. We'll catch you on the next one, man. You like Prescott this year? Nice. Thanks for hanging out with me so far. I appreciate the support. I really do. I'm just always trying to just share the channel from a straight, honest, humble. If I come across as an asshole, I'm sorry, man. This $10, it means a lot to me. I don't want to just donate it. So even if I'm streaming, I'm still trying. Because, man, we're doing 2 drafts at the same damn time.
2 bad bitches at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time.
All right, 4 picks away, picking in the 7th spot in the draft with AJ, and we got Ben in the 12th spot. Man, I got you guys. You guys are anchoring the ship. I'm in the middle. You guys are at the front and the back, and I'm the captain. I like it. Let's try it again. Let's try another Justin Jefferson. I'll do it. If I passed Herbert, you better believe I'll do it again. I'll get another Jefferson and we'll figure it out. I like the start of this other draft I started in with Jefferson, Diggs, Goff. I guess if you want Goff and Amon or St. Brown, you got to reach for Goff in the second round. Not too shabby. Let's cue some guys up. Could go ahead and get Kyler Murray here. Or I could go get a nice, strong running back if he falls. One pick away. Let's see. On the clock here, who went? Smith. I think I go running back or quarterback. I do like Pollard or Stevenson. I'm not high on Henry or Jacobs. I just don't believe Jacobs is going to have that repeat year. Could. I guess I could have went and got Olave and paired him with, is Derek Carr gone? Yeah, he's gone. Let's get Pollard here. All right, on the clock, I got Jefferson. Do I try this again with Diggs? Prescott's still here. Maybe I keep it uniform. Have my mindset not be too. I could try. Yeah, let's get Diggs again. Let's do it again, man. I noticed that a lot. I think a lot of you guys don't like the Superflex because it's a different strategy. It's really tough, man. Thanks for the shout out, EJ. I know far too well how lonely some drafts can be. Let's collab soon, maybe in 2 weeks when my schedule slows down. Yeah, all right, sounds good, man. I like talking with someone, so I appreciate it, man. Just sitting here, I don't really like going over every pick and talking like that. I can now. Wears me out, man. I feel like I got to get Jordan Love here. Would be a nice piece. It's Crash Rich don't have a quarterback yet. I think I'll get Jordan Love, another quarterback from the NFC North, pairing him with Justin Jefferson. Makes sense. I like this team so far. The one I started earlier with Jefferson, Diggs, Goff, Pollard, Love. I got what we believe are two starting quarterbacks where Goff does have ceiling. We've seen it last year. He's got some nice ceiling with, and maybe Jameson Williams takes a step up. I think I get Watson or where's Jameson Williams going? Man, is he already gone? He gone? No, he's not gone. All right, we're almost back on the clock here in the draft with AJ and Ben holding down the boat on each side. Looks like I can go get the same thing I did. Maybe we do another Jared Goff. I don't mind, man. I like this kind of look. I don't have to be changing it up. This right here to me is unique. Let's do it again. We'll get some different pieces. If I smash, if like my first 3 picks are complete smash, then I have it in 2 drafts. That's how I see it, man. Balancing 2 drafts. So in this other draft, it looks like Watson's gone. Maybe I get Jameson Williams to fall back to me. I would like to have that correlation. So I'm passing on Judy, London, Cook, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones could be correlation with Love. I don't see Jameson falling back. Let's see. Would he fall back? I don't think so. 2 guys don't have receivers yet. Having Jefferson, Diggs, Jameson, I like that. Ben got Kelsey, Hill, Olave, Derek Carr. We got a little correlation on the end there. Not too shabby. So last time, this is where I drafted Pollard. Let's see if I get that again. I would rather have Breece Hall, honestly. Ooh, that's a nice snipe. Oh, do I go get a third receiver here? Do I? How should I do this? Should I just go ahead and get Jordan Love? Let's try that. I want to get Watson. I know I'll be able to get Watson unless AJ wants to snipe him from me. We're on the clock, 10 seconds here. EJ, make a fucking decision. Pick somebody, Scary Terry. Or another running back. Let's get Scary Terry. Because I know that I can pick either Brissett, who I feel is going to have the better chance. Funny if you draft 2 identical teams and take the top prizes. Unfortunately, you know, man, it's not going to work that way. We get put in different pods. I'll probably be in a pod where someone outscores me. One of those playoff rounds. It's just how it is, man. But this definitely so far is a team where the first one, the draft, I'm not in with you guys, where I have Jefferson, Diggs, Jameson Williams, Scary Terry. I may stop at 6 receivers. Honestly, to me, it feels strong. Maybe I have Pollard and just get a bunch of rookies and back them up, man. So far, no mistakes. I like it. Loving it. Can't hate it. Let's see if Crash Rich wants to smack me. Don't you dare do it, man. Okay, good. All right, coming up here on the other draft. Hey, man, I did not want to do 2 drafts at the same damn time, but I can do it, man. You can do it. We all can do it. Anybody can do it. I don't suggest doing 5. That's just dumb. But hey, I see people be like, come watch me do 5 drafts. It's like, okay, I'll watch you pay the rate. Thank you. I'm going hyper fragile running back. I never do this. All right, I'll take a peek at what you're talking about, man. I haven't really looked at your team yet. I did see you go 3 running backs, I thought, early. I do like David Montgomery. Wow, I'll get Montgomery with Jared Goff here. Pacheco's nice too. Could have went and got Treylon Burks and paired one last time, but I think I may go get yeah, it's stupid, man. It's so dumb to do 5 drafts. It's not even fun to watch. It's just watching like someone's eyeballs just glued on the screen. Like, oh my god, look at it. What do I do? What do I do? Just click. All right, I got both these coming up at the same time, almost. I don't have much James Conner. Got my first piece of him all summer in a slow draft recently. I mean, if he stays healthy, he's definitely the featured running back on that team. I think we all know he does have ceiling, and if Kyler Murray does come back, not too shabby. I don't know if I want Gabe Davis with Diggs. It could be nice. I gotta make a decision here. Could we get Algier? I don't want Sam Howell. Could we get Tony? What if Tony has a big year? Let's get Tony. Let's make this that he's like the guy that smashes. As a true WR1 on the Chiefs, they don't get Hopkins, they don't get Odell, and they just roll with Tony. I don't know. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe they sign both guys. Maybe they trade and get D-Hop and they get Odell. We don't know. Nobody knows. All right, I'm on the clock. Then I'll look at your team if I can. I think I'm going to get Aaron Jones here. I'm going to stack it up, man. So you call this hyper fragile with Eckler, Bijan, and ETN? You're not going to draft maybe one more running back, or you're just going 3? I would suggest doing one more, but hey, man, it's not like I want you to win at all. I mean, I do and I don't, man. You know how it is. If somehow you ended up getting the guy that would help me, and man, you know where I'm going with this. If somehow I would have made a deep run because I looked at some of the players I drafted and I saw that they could have smashed in the playoffs. It's just the what ifs. I live in the what if world. I love living in the what if world. Because if you're not dreaming, you're not alive, man. You don't believe that you can be doing bigger and better things and be something that you're not yet there, then you're not living, man. You gotta dream. You gotta have hope. I like your team so far. Hurts. So you skipped on Allen. I see that. Eckler, Bijan, Etienne, Hopkins, Judy, Keenan Allen. I don't like Keenan Allen. I mean, I guess if he stays healthy, yeah, he's going to be getting some work. But, man, the guy can't stay healthy. Ooh. Let's look at the quarterbacks here. Will Levi. Maybe I go get. I guess I don't need Brissett this early. Let's keep pounding it up, man. We'll take some risks at finding a third or a fourth quarterback. I have zero exposure to Zach Charbonnet. I'm not going to get him. He's just going to be a complete fade. It's just a take I have. Me and Cha-Cha, we saw his film. We just don't believe he's going to be the guy. So, hey, that's my take, man. It's our take. I don't know. It's anybody's take, right? Pyramid is a good piece here if you want to. Maybe I'll take him over Joku. Maybe lockdown. He could have a breakout top 5 tight end year. Let's give it a shot for our first tight end. Ooh, I wasn't paying attention. I auto-drafted Dalvin Cook. I'm okay with that, especially having Jefferson as my second running back. Sure, man. I don't have much Cook, so I'm okay. What do you love about his tape? He does not look explosive. He looks slow, man. I don't know. It's just what I saw. He looks slow. He doesn't look, and he played for a big school. I'm not digging it, but I could be 100% wrong. I feel like to win, you have to have some bold takes. If you don't have a bold take, then you're just doing the same shit everybody else is doing. You're just beating around the ADP. You're not doing anything different. All right, back on the clock here. This is going pretty fast. Do I go get another running back? Maybe I'll get that James Conner I was mentioning. If he stays healthy. I'm not so high on him. But it could fit this kind of team. Getting some value on him. I'll take it. Not too shabby. We'll see, man. I have a guy I talked to at the poker room, and he's told me twice that he does not like Zach Charbonnet, and he watched UCLA every game. He watches all UCLA, and he said he's a project. So I'm just going based on my friend telling me this and some of the tape I saw. Made the notes. And that's just what I'm rolling with, man. It's good to be opposite. Then you can draft him, and I don't know if you got him in this draft, but so I reached on Jordan Love. I'm not going to go get Purdy. I could get Ayuk, Swifty. I guess I could get a Swift. I got I did draft. Let's get Swift. So at least I get a piece with. I got this NFC North running back combo. Cool. See, man, that's what's great. If I'm wrong, you guys can come back and bash me in the chat. Be like, EJ, what do you think about Zach Charbonnet this week? He got 22 fantasy points, man. He totally owned it. Oh, look at him. He's crushing. Oh, man, he's the best rookie running back this year, EJ. Told you. Yeah, hey, tell me, man. That's what's fun. That's why I do these streams. I live for that entertainment. I don't know, man. You got to take some bold stands. Didn't people say that about Isaiah Spiller last year? He was supposed to be this big guy, and I still want to draft some Spiller with Eckler maybe traded. Will not be a dig. And I don't ever see anyone as a dig. I see this all as fun, man. You're not going to offend me. The only way you offend me is if you never give me a chance and you just like think you're too fucking good to not like talk fantasy football. I'll talk fantasy football with anybody. I don't care if it doesn't help my channel grow. This is about just connecting with people and having fun. Look at that. I auto-drafted Brissett. Nice. That works for me. Ooh, I think I'll take Elijah Mitchell here. Man, I respect anybody else. Like, I see some of these channels that start up this year and they already have more following. They get more viewers. They get more people watching my channel. And you know what? I'm jealous to some degree because I'm out here grinding. I'm spending my time doing streams as well. It's just people don't truly see how I see it. And I'm out here to win, man. I'm not out here trying to just give you guys content. You're never going to really get that from me unless I'm drafting and I'm talking about what I like, where I want to go. And I'm really not that great. I really have guys like Cha-Cha, my buddy Jake. They're like, I have like a code that's in the back of my head and they're like talking for me sometimes. Thanks guys for hanging. I appreciate your support. Oh, we got another auto pick. Pacheco, like that. Nice. Auto picked Pacheco because I'm rambling. You guys got me going. That's not a bad auto pick. Jones, Cook, Swift, Pacheco, especially when I started with 2 receivers. Dude, watch out for this auto picked team. Cook and Pacheco. The fantasy gods out there are looking after me. Ben, what are you doing? What if I would have auto picked Zach Charbonnet? That would have been pretty fucking hilarious. All right, on the clock here. Ooh, I think I'll get Dobbs. Yeah, let's get Dobby with Jordan Love here. Guess he has a big year. I wasn't able to get like that. I didn't get Christian Watson, so that worked out fine. I'll show both boards at the end. I didn't even get Jahan Dotson. I didn't get. I need a receiver. Gabe Davis with Diggs. Cook. I have 0 Joku. I have 0 Penny. Could draft. I'm not going to get Tannehill. I'm going to wait. Let's draft Dotson. Man, you should just copy and paste that on the clock and just put it in every time. I am kind of just zoned out, chilling. You know, I'm 100% sober, man. Gardner Minshew. Feels like he's a guy that's could start all year, but he probably won't. On the clock, let's see more. I took Rashid. That's all right. Maybe I'll be done at receiver here. Jefferson, Diggs, Jameson, Scary Terry, Tony, Dobbs, Shaheed. Especially if I'm doing 7 receivers. I like that. Ooh, Cole Bruggs took Jacoby Brissett. Dang. What a move. That was going to be my move, man. Why the hell did you take him? You didn't even fucking need him. Will Levi still there? Maybe we take a stab at one of these rookies. I won't take Izzy yet. I will reach for Izzy. So if you wanted Izzy, you're going to have to reach for him. Man, I was going to take Kendrick Miller there. Maybe Jake Ferguson. No tight ends yet. That's all right. Let's look at the quarterback pool here. So it looks like Will Levi still on the board. Maybe I'll take a shot with Yo, Ben, if you want Izzy, you're going to have to take him right here, man. 100%. If you want Izzy, you're going to have to take him here. He will not fall back. That's the only tip I got for you. Almost on the clock. I want to be done at receiver. Gotta go get another tight end. Quarterback, Heineke, Zappy. White train. Tank. You know what? Let's get Tank, man. I don't trust you, man. You say you're hyper fragile. You might take Izzy here at the 12-3 turn. I don't know. I can't risk it. I like this build so far. A little weak at quarterback, but just Goff and Love. What? We could take a couple shots. We may take a shot at the rookie hooker. He's there. I'll probably draft two more. Bro, you're drafting and driving, man? Where are you driving to? Driving home from work? Crazy, man. You driving to go get some pizza for your girlfriend and hanging out? Take it easy. Don't Whoa, rookie hooker. Yeah, that's not cool, man. I don't know what I want here. I'm just gonna take James Robinson. Get Pollard, Montgomery, Connor, Mitchell, Bixby, Robinson. I like Robinson, man. I feel like if Stevenson goes down, he's gonna be the guy that's gonna get the chance. I don't know what the Jets did with him, but he showed so much fight in Jacksonville. I think I'm gonna get Hooker here. T. Gray only has one quarterback. He may be wanting him. I don't know. Pierre Strong, yeah, maybe. I feel like I gotta get a Hooker snippet. I got so many snippets here, man. Ooh. Let's see. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. If you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to the video, to the channel. It helps make this video accessible to others that would like to watch it for their viewing pleasure. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, on the clock here. Said I was done at receiver. Maybe I get another tight end. Darnell Washington. He needs a guy that could go to Green Bay. Let's go ahead and scoop him up. This is in the draft you guys aren't in with me. We need a hooker club. Yeah, I think we do, man. He's like an older quarterback, right? He's like Brandon Whedon's age coming into the league, like 25, 26 years old. I'm not saying, I mean, he may go to a team where he's, I don't know where he could go, where he could start. Obviously an injury spot. But yeah. He could, maybe he goes to Washington. I don't know. I say that because I drafted Dotson. I guess we really don't know, man. None of us know. All right, I have 0 tight ends so far. Do I get my first tight end here? I don't even like the room yet. Well, from Taysom Hill, Higbee, Mayer, Everett, Gesicki, I like McBride the most. Did I draft? No, I don't have McBride in this one. All right, on the clock here. Let's get Gus Edwards. We get a 7th running back on the clock, and the other one. Maybe I reach and get Trey McBride. Reachy reach. Man, are we near? That was my last pick. Gus Edwards. I did it. I didn't draft another receiver. Yay. I like this team, man. 3 quarterbacks, 7 running backs, 7 receivers, 3 tight ends. If you wanna ask me what I think is the ideal Superflex roster construction, that's it. 3-7-7-3. Because the running backs and receivers, you only start 2. So I don't know, man. That's how I would see it. That would be the ideal. That would be my most common approach to it. I don't think I do 7 running backs in the one I did with you guys. I think I'll do 6. I might get one more. And I'm not going to get – he might be my last pick. Since I reached for a Bonnie Conda, I'm not getting another running back on this team for a while. That's the bold stand I took. I had to pass all these guys. There's no reason I'm going to draft another running back here. I don't want Aiken. I don't want Hunt. I don't want Spears or Singletary or Warren or Tucker, Patterson or Matt. I would take some Kendre Miller. But I'll let you guys have them. We need some more receivers. I've been hearing good things about Josh Downs. Shaheed, he came out of nowhere, man. I got 1 tight end. I got McBride. I got Hooker as my quarterback. You know how I may get here? I may get Adam Thielen. I don't have much Thielen, but they pay him. He's going to be out there. He's gonna do something. Yeah. Do I like it? Does he have a ceiling? But he's gonna do some work, man. And I think I can maybe I get Andy Dalton. I think I don't know if anybody wants to draft Andy Dalton, but as a 4th quarterback, he could play. In case they draft one of these rookie quarterbacks and, you know, he could be a 4th quarterback. I think I can maybe find – maybe I get Andy Dalton. I think one of these rookie quarterbacks and he's just not ready, or they bench him, or they. I know Carolina. We all know that they moved up, but I don't know, man. Not saying I'm drafting Andy Dalton, but getting Adam Thielen in this team, getting him at some value, I may consider it. And since I reached on the tight ends, there's no way I'm drafting Hill, Higbee, Mayer, or Everett, or Jaceki. These guys need to go. I'm not touching these guys. I don't reach for McBride if I just go ahead and draft Higbee here. It makes no sense. That strategy makes no sense to me. So when someone says, so dumb that you reached, look at why they reached. It makes sense to them. They want that player. Look at the last 3 reaches I did. Running back, quarterback, tight end. I have not drafted a running back since. I have not drafted a quarterback since, or a tight end. Obviously, I'm going to have to fill in the roster a little bit more towards the end of the draft. Just saying, man. And we only got 3 viewers. I don't see anybody else talking like this on other freaking streams, man. They don't want to give you their secret. They just want to play the ADP game, play it safe. Let's see what our roster looks like at the end. And I hope I win. Yay! Would draft some Jake Ferguson. I did say I'd get Kendrick Lamar. For me, these next 2 picks are either Miller or Ferguson. Yeah, I can buy into the Higbee. Value, of course, that could make sense here. Nope, T. Gray said, ain't happening. You know what? I'm going to get Kendrick Miller. We'll wait on tight end. So done at running back, Jones, Cook, Swift, Jacob, Bonnie Kana, Kendrick Miller. I like this, man. Totally digging this running back group. Getting the 2 auto picks, Cook and Pacheco at value. Anybody draft any Detroit tight end yet? Brock Wright. We've seen all 3 of these tight ends. Shane Zylstra. He had those 3 touchdowns in 1 game. Man, nobody wants to take him at best ball. I get it. But I do have a combo with Goff and Swift. I think I'll leave it there. I'm not going to kill it too much. So I got 4 more picks. Got to see how I want to end this. Got 3 quarterbacks, 6 running backs, 6 receivers, 1 tight end. So Ferguson's top of the board. Probably just going to scoop him here. still don't know who they really like. If it's Ferguson or Hendershot, seems like they're both kind of in the mix around the red zone. I appreciate it letting me get Ferguson at a little value, especially since I reached on McBride. Let's see what you guys can do. So AJ, at the one spot, you're going to get one more running back. Just don't know who you're getting. I'm done. So if you wanted to tell me, I don't care. I'm not getting another running back. I was shocked you didn't. I wonder if you were getting Kendra Miller. If you were fell to you. I'm not that high on ETN. I do have some shares of him, but I wasn't picked on early. Started getting him when he started falling into the 4th round when Dearness Johnson gets back. Ooh, you wanted Miller? So sorry, buddy.
Travel! In the face! In the face!
You know it's all love, man. Go get my my final receiver. I do like Jelani Woods as a tight end. Will be a good fit on this team. Getting him late. Oh man, the first hangover is always the best. The next 2-3 that they did, you can't. They should have never remade that movie. Nobody goes and gets in those situations again. You don't just like, oh my God, where the hell is, I forgot the guy's name that always gets stuck. He's lost. Oh, what happened to him? He's there in the beginning and he's missing. It was believable in the first one. The next 3 or the next 2, no. Did I watch them? Yes. Could Jelani Woods fall back here? I don't know. I'm going to say no. Let's go ahead and get him. Maybe Hooker goes to the Colts. We don't exactly know where these teams are drafting these quarterbacks. He goes to the Colts. Hey, good. But the mock drafts by the professional Twitter guys will tell you he's not. I may leave it at these 3 tight ends: McBride, Ferguson, Woods. To me, they all have upside going into this season. I want to believe they ended the year on a positive note. They did. I mean, if you've seen that one game with Woods where he had 8 catches, 100 yards, it was like a Thursday night game. He was beasting, man. He was just behind Mo Alley Cox. Did he re-sign with the team? I don't know. I don't think so. He's Mo Alley old. I still may get Andy Dalton. We'll see. Could I get a 4th tight end? Stretch it. I'd rather get a 7th receiver maybe. You have 2 rookie receivers. Let's see which one I want to get. When you get Tank Dell, get 2. Is this the one where I had Tank on this team? No, I had Tank on the other team. Well, we got to get another Tank on this team, maybe. Man, if you see Tank's tape, he's a little small guy, but man, he looks so shifty, explosive. He's going to get drafted. Is he going to have an immediate role on the team? I don't know. Would I take a stab at him at the end here? Most definitely. You should take a stab at some of these unknown rookie receivers going into this draft. What if a team really wants him and they draft him in the 3rd round and he's like has a shot to be a rotational guy 50% of the snaps every week, like a Romeo Dobbs? If Nathaniel Dell is the next Romeo Dobbs going into this next season, I'm totally fine. But that's me. I don't know shit. I'm nobody. Yeah, that would be my final piece at receiver if I tried it. Yeah, let's do it. So I'm passing on Campbell, Marshall, Woods, Slayton, Rashee Rice. Yeah, let's get him. Yeah, you have 4 or 5 shares. That's good, man. I think I have only 2 shares of them so far in the Superflex. I don't have much of them, honestly. Just sharing a little take. Not a bad team. I think a 4th quarterback would work on this team. I could see Andy Dalton realistically playing. Let's see if T. Gray goes out here. What's he doing, man? Is this guy for real? You have 1 quarterback, Lamar Jackson. What are you doing, man? Yo, T. Gray, come. I will help you. I will help you, man. Come hang out with BFFL. Come check us out on YouTube. I will help you. If you didn't draft a quarterback here, I don't know. I can't help you. Can't help you, man. I wanted to help you. I really do. Honestly, truthfully, I really would help you. You can't draft just 1 quarterback in a super flex. You can't. But he could snipe me and take Andy Dalton as his second quarterback. Who's reaching? I see Ben over there getting the Mike White value. I'm a bounce. My wife just got home from work. So at the end of the draft, deuces. I'm not going to review your teams. I was kind of looking at it as we go. Ooh, AJ, you actually went and got Hubbard and McBride. So, yeah, I guess Hyper Fragile is still with 5 running backs. I would do that. That's a good strategy. Yeah, he was reaching. I see what you're saying. Yeah, he was taking guys. What was one of his big reaches? He got some nice value on Lamar at the 9th spot, I think. Or maybe that's where he's going. Did he reach? I don't know. Who's a reach? I don't know who's a reach. Ernest Johnson. Oh, yeah, that's a big reach. Yeah, man. I mean, he's gonna figure it out when he doesn't. I mean, I don't know if he cares, but if he truly cares, he should go back and look at his draft and analyze it to where some of these other guys are going in other draft boards that he does. Like the next time he sees someone getting Dearness Johnson at the end of the draft, you don't need to get that guy that early. could have got Darnell Washington on this team too, but just because I believe he's a candidate to get drafted by the Packers. Seems like the GM, they like the Georgia players. They drafted the 2 defenders from the same Georgia team that Darnell Washington was on. So I want to think that they may be wanting to draft him. So if I wanted to get my 4th quarterback, Darnold, Willis, trash. This guy must be auto-drafting. Hey, honey. You get 20 rounds, 4 or 5 running backs is fragile, 18 rounds.
How long has that dressing been out?
I just got it out.
Okay, good.
All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for hanging out. You want to say hi to Sneak? There she is. Hey, Sneak. All right. Thanks for hanging out with us. Have a good rest of your Wednesday hump day evening. And, yeah, who are you going to pick, AJ, with your last pick? Who are you going to pick, man? Let me know who you're picking. I won't see it. Last 2 picks were auto. Oops, got the guy wanted. Yeah, man, you shouldn't be driving and drafting. That's not a good way to do it. But hey, all good. I want to see your last pick, man. You're in an ice cream shop. Oh, I knew you were getting something for your girlfriend, man. I told you, man. I can read these things. I'm feeling it, man. I know what it's like.
Oh, you got a girlfriend?
Who, me? No, I'm married.
You give me gifts?
Yeah, I do. When I win this Superflex big board draft, I'll get you a big old gift. Darius Slayton, your last pick. Okay. All right, guys.
What about Freddie?
See ya. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be around next week or maybe the weekend. I don't know. Later.